Hello students and welcome to Full Sail Online Training or FSO Training. My name is Kristen Heaney. I'm a course director with Creative Presentation, and on behalf of our entire department of awesome instructors, welcome to Full Sail and welcome to our course. We're eager to get to know you and work with you throughout the remainder of this month. Throughout this brief training video, I will be guiding you through some tips and tricks about how to be successful throughout your first week and first month here in Creative Presentation. Let's go ahead and begin. So first you want to access the FSO platform by going to online.fullsail.edu. Be sure to click on the student login and use your Full Sail credentials to log into the FSO platform. You can either log in from a desktop or a mobile device. Either way, you have access to the FSO platform. Once you've successfully logged into the FSO platform, you will find a page similar to this one. Now, this is the instructor's viewpoint, but you will have similar features such as announcements or messages or people. You will also see in the middle portion of your screen all of the different weeks that you will move through in Creative Presentation. So for instance, if you were to click on Week 1, Introduction to Creative Presentation, you would then be moved to a screen that looks like this. On this screen, you will see all of the different modules that you will move through in week 1 of Creative Presentation. So you will see the title of the assignment, the percentage weight towards your final grade, and then over towards the right-hand side of your screen, you will see two different columns of dates. So the first date is going to be the published date, the date when you're able to actually access the assignment, and then the second column on the right is going to be the date when the assignment is due. Please note that some of your assignments may actually have two different due dates. For instance, the 1.3 presentation history discussion has a due date for the initial post and then a separate due date later in the week for the two replies that are required for that particular assignment. Both due dates are listed on this screen in the column to the right. Moving on, the FSO platform is going to be the first route of communication with our students. So you want to be sure that you are checking the FSO platform on a daily basis and that you're also making sure that you are checking your notifications. So a red dot would indicate that you have a new message, a new grade, new feedback, things of that nature. So be sure to check this often. I encourage you to manage your account within FSO. So as you can see here with this particular screenshot, you will see your little photo up at the top right-hand corner, and this is where you will see a drop-down menu of different features that you can go ahead and set and work to your advantage. I highly recommend incorporating your own photo into the FSO platform. It helps your instructors get to know you much quicker. Within the Manage Your Account screen, there are a few features that I wanted to point out. First, this is where you can add some profile information as well as upload your photo. You will also see that you can set notifications to send you an email if something does come through the FSO platform that you should be notified about, such as grades, feedback, and messages. You can also set your own time zone based on where it is that you live to make the FSO platform adjust for that time with due dates. Time zones are an important consideration when submitting your online assignments. So be sure that you note that Central Florida is in the Eastern time zone. So all of your due dates are going to be at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're in a different time zone, you do need to make adjustments for that. On this screen, you will see how to quickly locate your textbooks for the course. So you will click on your picture and then move down to the Resources tab and then move over to the O'Reilly Online Learning. And this is where you will access our two textbooks for the Creative Presentation course. So once you click on O'Reilly Online Learning, you'll be brought to a login screen where you will use your Full Sail credentials to log into the O'Reilly site. Up at the top right-hand corner, you will see the two textbooks for our course, Resonate and Slideology, both by Nancy Duarte. So you might have to go ahead and search for those initially, and then they will appear in your history. You were also able to access the textbooks at O'Reilly in the FSO platform. So in the learning activities assignments each week, you will see a link to the direct chapters that we would like you to read each and every week. Moving back to the resources page, in the same place where you accessed O'Reilly Online Learning, you will also see just below LinkedIn Learning, which you have access to as a Full Sail student. Once you clicked on LinkedIn Learning, you'll be taken to a page similar to this. You'll be asked to log in. Again, use your Full Sail credentials to log into this great website. One of the misconceptions about the creative presentation course is that it is sometimes thought of as a PowerPoint class, which is actually not true. So instead of teaching the ins and outs about the software programs, we are here to teach you about the concepts of making and delivering a dynamic presentation. So throughout the course, if you ever feel that you need to do a tutorial about a software program for making presentations, you do have access to LinkedIn Learning, which provides very professionally done tutorials about different presentation softwares. So I highly suggest you take a look at this and take some time to get to know different presentation softwares if you're not familiar with them. So let's take a minute to talk about instructor communication. Obviously, each and every instructor within the department is very different and we have our own styles, but here are a couple of different options and how your instructors will communicate with you. A great function of the FSO platform is our announcements function. So many of your instructors will use this function to provide mass communication to their students throughout the week. So you might see your instructor communicate with their class as a whole to provide contact information, to provide follow-up information after a live training, or to simply provide reminders throughout the week. Similar to the announcements feature is the messages feature in FSO. So some instructors may communicate with you using the messages feature, but be careful that if you reply to that message, it will send a reply to all of your classmates as well. So if it's something that's confidential or something private between yourself and your instructor, please make sure to send your instructor a direct message. Students can also use this feature to connect with their class as well. So lectures. So our online courses have their content delivered in a live lecture format each and every week. So each week you will be able to participate in a live lecture with your instructor, and those dates and times are based on your instructor's availability. And each and every week they will go over the assignments in great detail as well as the content for that particular week. If you're unable to make it to any of the live sessions, no worries. Please note that your instructors will record each and every one of the live sessions and will upload that recording into the FSO platform for you to view at any point. And if you wanted to view those lectures multiple times, you also have the ability to do so. On this screen, you will find the activity where you can access the individual instructor's Zoom link or live recording link. So click on that link and you will then have access into that particular week's live lecture. After the conclusion of the live session each week, your instructor will then also post a recording of the live lecture here in this particular activity. So as you can see underneath these Zoom recordings, you will find that your recording is embedded there for viewing at your convenience. As you're moving through the course, you'll need to begin to submit your assignments online. And it's wonderful to submit your assignments on time each and every week to stay on track and not get behind. So make sure that you are keeping on top of your due dates and submitting your assignments on time each week. There are a couple of different options when submitting your coursework. So option number one is to submit a file. So say for instance, you're using a Word file, a PowerPoint file, or a Keynote file. You can easily drag and drop that file into FSO and your instructor will successfully receive it. Just be sure you kind of refresh that page to make sure it was successfully uploaded into FSO. If you're using a web-based program to complete your assignments, something such as YouTube, Adobe Spark, or Prezi, you will need to take an extra step in order to submit that assignment because you cannot drag and drop a web link into the platform successfully. So here's a little shortcut about how to do that. In order to submit a web link as your submission, you will need to create a Word or other text-based document, and within the document include your name and the website. Upload that document to FSO for a successful assignment submission. Your instructor will then receive that file and then open it, click on the link, and then grade your assignment from there. These are the file naming conventions that most Full Sail instructors would like to see their students use as they are creating their work. So be sure to name your files as your last name underscore first name underscore assignment name. And you can see an example there on your screen. I wanted to highlight some of the great resources that are available to our students. So the first would be FSO support, which is also our technical support. So you can click on the About section listed here in the FSO platform. Then click on the FSO support card PDF. And then you will see all of the contact information for FSO support, which is our technical support team for students. So please don't hesitate to reach out to them. It's a little bit quicker of an answer if you reach out via phone call, but they can help you with any login issues, with some software issues. They can also help you with any issues that you have uploading your assignments to FSO. So please don't hesitate to reach out and connect with them. The Full Sail One website is a great resource connecting students to the different departments available at Full Sail. This website can be accessed at one.fullsail.edu. Students can easily connect with our Open Door Tutoring or Co-Pilot Center here on the Full Sail One website. So as you can see in the bottom left-hand corner, you can click on this link and it will take you to the Co-Pilot Center for tutoring. Our online students can access the Co-Pilot Center by using the Discord link at the bottom of your screen. After clicking on the Discord link, you'll be asked to accept the invite from the Co-Pilot Tutoring Center. Go ahead and accept the invite, and then you will be connected with Full Sail's tutoring department. We have reached the end of our training session. As a fun fact, this training was made using Adobe Spark. This is a great program to begin learning for our class. You can access this program by visiting spark.adobe.com. On behalf of all of the creative presentation instructors, we are looking forward to working with each and every one of you. And we wish you great success throughout your first month at Full Sail.